Bring with the 21. Just dropping in to re-up the sub. You know what? Hey, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. But yeah, we could let the smelly YouTube guys in. Just don't tell them that they're smelly when they get here. All right. We gotta keep up. we gotta keep up the illusion. So one thing that I've been doing, and I don't know if this has dropped like a couple days ago, and I just didn't notice. But dog, I got half AP dailies. I've been just cashing in on my blue apple. Because to be fair, it probably is. It probably is more worth to just cash in the blue apples and wait for the lotto to come in. But I kind of want that QP now, you know what I'm saying? I want that QP now. Like, I would like to be able to level up my servants. Because I'm having an issue right now. Hey, shut up, Da Vinci. Maybe that's the wrong one. I should probably go to Ascension. I have this issue where, like, I don't have enough QP for all the new servants I pulled. And look, these are pure prisms, man. These are pure prisms, and more importantly, quartz. Excusez-moi. Yeah, I would like to get that. Like, my Moriarty over here is just sitting at level 72, but I have 500,000 QP. So I should probably be doing my dailies. You failed to get Gil. I'm sorry, man. You gotta be, it takes a special type of master, you know, you gotta be me to get that Gil Sussy in your Chaldea. I farmed 1.5 white prisms, now I only have 50 after upgrades. I mean, I do like that they announced that they're probably gonna re-up the white prism shop. I would really like if they could incorporate pure prisms into the daily rotation as well. You know how, like, you can get daily mana prisms? I think it'd be nice if you could also get pure prisms from those. It'd be convenient. I got Gil. I should skip Castoria to get Oberon. I have, like, 3 servants with an art NP. Do you already have Koyenskaya? Because I'm not doing anything with Gil if you don't have Koyenskaya. Who's excited for Guda Guda? I actually just made the upcoming, like, September stuff. And I was looking at the month of September, and man, I'm pretty gassed for this Guda Guda event. Because I, upon, like, going through the information again for that video, I was just reminded how much I really like using Io. And, like, just how good she is as a servant. She is just so good. I love using her. She's so much fun. And it's, like, also just a good feeling that the free-to-play they give you can just do the 90++. Thanks for the follow, my boy. Oh my goodness, Anta Pendragon. Is that, like, Artoria's distant cousin? Living over in Germany? But yeah, no, it, like, feels really good because, especially, I did the 90++ on JP with Io without Oberon. And so it just feels really nice that they just were like, yeah, here you go. Just take this. And then, you know, it also just feels good that Laseng was like, all right, you know, we gave Arts Summer Ibuki. We should give Quick something immediately. And then they give you a, they give you, oh, what's her face? Senno Rikyu. Wasn't that the forced quick node? No. In the upcoming Guda Guda event, it's a 1 million HP BB. And Io is a ruler. So she is added to the BB Bully squad. It's also only 2 waves, which is really nice. So, you know, it's like a 1-2 node. So your Io, like, doesn't really have to be concerned. Like, you'd have to be concerned with, like, doing, like, a multi-core setup or something. You know, nothing along those lines. You know, you could just kind of bring Io and clean it up. I mean, or you could just bring whoever, like, Ibuki, you know, like, whatever other looper you want to use. I mean, BB's man, so I might just use Morgan. Man. Io can farm her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She can get it done. And that's why it just feels good. It just feels nice that they're like, hey, you know, these quests are typically pretty hard, but if you go out of your way to level up the free-to-play, you'll have a pretty nice time. All right, we gotta set up back row though. So it is the medic guys. I think you're fine. And then let's just bring Parasussi. But as I said in the guide video, I just tried to run through the entire thing. I just tried to slam my head into it. And had pretty decent results. Let's do that. Wait, never mind, it's BB. Yeah, like, yeah, Yugioh cleans it up. Moriarty Gaming it is. I don't know if it's Moriarty Gaming. I don't have his skills level. That's why I'm really looking forward to the lotto, because I have all of these servants that I really like. I mean, I came out of Anniversary such a happy little lad, because not only did I get Archer Moriarty, I got Ruler Moriarty, which was super sick. Because, oh yeah, I don't have, it's such a pain. Now, okay, 3 accounts. The most annoying thing about having an alt, a main, and then a main NA is that I'm like, okay, I'll just whip out Summary Buki and we'll just clean this up, no problem. And I'm like, oh well, I don't have Summary Buki on this account, huh? I mean, Masashi could work. I'm sure Masashi will be fine. What if we did like double loopers, huh? What if we did that? What if we did 2 loopers? That's a little crazy. That might be a little feisty. That. Let's give you a 50% starting charge so you can immediately start getting in there and just start blasting. Because I don't want to be in this quest for very long. I don't like these poison guys. I don't like them very much. Let me double check. No, there are archers in there. Actually, I don't think it really matters because I was like, oh, I could probably get away with bringing like an AoE Arts alter ego. I don't think. Oh, that's just Tai Sui. Well, Tai Sui is not leveled. Oh, well, Kia. Okay, just actually went brain dead and completely forgot that Kiara existed. Best AoE welfare. Tempted to say Yo. Off the top of my head, I would be inclined to agree. I mean, she's just really solid. Like, Divinity's a good power mod. She stacks NP damage. She can loop just fine. She gives her, like, she's like a battery. She could do crits. Like, she's just a good servant all around. And if you don't want to use her as a looper, you want to bring her into, like, some CQ content. The fact that she's a ruler just makes her bulky. She's immune to poison and burn. Like, she's just got good stuff going on. Okay, I thought it would be really funny to bring Bazette, but I'm like, no, she's gonna die very quickly. If we bring her, she will die very quickly. Summary Buki, Masashi, Lady Avalon. See, yeah, that's what I would have done on JP. But I didn't summon for Lady Avalon, and I didn't summon for Ibuki. I went all in on Ruler Scotty. And then did we try for Ibuki afterwards? I don't remember. Because I know we got Summer Scotty like halfway through. But then like maybe we pulled for Avalon, but we didn't get her. Right? Too many accounts, man. Hard to keep track of. Okay, we just overrun. Yeah, you know. Okay, we didn't get her. What's the death rate on these guys? I mean, they're all bronze. Alright, actually, we could just be very hilarious. We could be extremely funny. Here, you hold that. And then the guy's an Avenger. So we just put BB in the back and she'll just 1v1 him. It's just that simple. It'll definitely go that smooth. BB will just 1v1 him. My BB will 1v1 him. Look at that. Grailed. Yeah, I think Ruler Scotty was the right choice. Kiara doesn't die. Okay, well, the problem is that you will automatically die if you get enough stacks. That's the only issue with that. Last enemy can kick rocks. Yeah. He's a little tough. He's a little strong. But he ain't nothing I can't handle. Is it even worth, like, poster girling? Ooh, okay. Alright. I think I'm cooking something up. Okay, so we're not going to poster girl Castoria. What we're going to do... And I just got to make sure I set up my guys correctly. Where is poster girl? Where? Brother. I swear it's like one of the first CEs. Where's Medusa? It's okay, yeah, see, it is right there. Ah! Team cost! I hate it. You know, we just need Asclepius, that's it. Alright. Here's what we do. We put it on Asclepius, right? So, like, Castoria can sit there. She can, you know, do her thing. She could be chilling. We'll plug Suitor out for Asclepius. And so by the time we've cleared, like, waves 1 and 2, if they do get an opportunity to attack somebody, they'll just take Asclepius out. And then that'll bring BB in. And so she can start beating up on people. I guess we just ditch that. Nah, I think we should give BB something. She should probably get some type of starting charge. Where is the, like, 50 imaginary elements I have? Come on, man. Is it really the Dragon's Meridian angle? I guess so. Alright, I guess it's Dragon's Meridian. What's up? The ceiling. Got him. Got him. I finally got NP3 BB Summer. Rip wallet. Yeah, I still forget that I have Summer BB on my Okay. Sorry, I've never heard Masashi yap that much. But I still forget that I have Summer BB on my account because, like, I just randomly pulled her. She just randomly hopped into my account, which was very funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend that just for the NP gain. Yeah. 30,000, do I need... Because I don't want to... It doesn't matter. Because I'm like, I don't want to tank HP because these guys are already going to be hitting us with, like, poison and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. It's kind of just like if you die, you die. Yeah, but see, my Masashi's NP2, so... Should be good. Yeah, look at that. Easy. Easy clap. Although... 68%? Come on, Masashi. Come on. I know it's one Castoria, but come on. I'm gonna need to see some bigger damage. Or better looping, I guess. Then again, one Castoria. That much NP? Kind of impressive. Okay, please. Nidocris, honey, please. Obliterate these guys. Not getting a Masashi Arts card there is kind of annoying. That's a tad bit annoying. Okay, thank you. Then again, what NP level is my Nidocris? Because she might have just killed them naturally. Okay, nice. You found a man... What? Really hit me with the spooky monster mansion, bro. Okay, now... No, now we have the combat medic guy who comes in, wastes a turn because he's just in the back line. I don't know, I think he instantly leaves. I don't remember. Yeah, he does leave. Okay. I'm not misremembering. Oh, see, I really want BB in here for this. Our buffs are down, so we're definitely going to get hit. Maybe we tag out Nidokris. Yeah, but then that really messes with my plans. That messes with my plans of tagging that out. And preserving Castoria. Why does my BB not have her pen skill? We could have just fired our NP immediately right here. Oh. Hey, yo, BB, can I get that stun real quick? Yes, sir! That's free turn. We love to see it. Unfortunately, this is going to do, like, no damage. Okay, that's down at a turn. It's not bad. Alright, how many times does he stack that? Oh, it's only 20%. Okay, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad. It says something when I have to remind myself that not all art servants have a battery. Look, I think BB deserves a battery. I think they're just trying to nerf her, alright? That's my headcanon. Let's just hit another Brave Chain. I ain't too concerned. I ain't too worried. Okay, that was incredibly rude. That was ridiculous behavior from this guy. That was insane behavior. That was ridiculous behavior. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Man. I guess I could have popped her dodge. To be fair, I probably should have had her dodge up. Probably should have just had it up to have it up. That is misplay on my part, to be fair. But they're messing up my perfect run. No crit. Unfortunate. Just make it perfect in post. Yeah, just be like, yeah, just ignore that. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. Oh. Well, I'm gonna want Nidokris' NP for the next wave. So yeah, we'll just give her that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Nidokris, this NP refund is terrible. This refund is terrible. This is atrocious. Get out of here. Go away. Leave. Leave me alone. I guess we could... Yeah, okay. I see where... yeah, I see the plan. I see the vision. No, we already plug seated. Ah, I'm stupid. Ugh. I no longer see the vision. The vision is dead. The vision has been lost. We've lost the vision. I was like, oh wait, dude, we could just plug suit out for Asclepius. Yeah, easy, dude. It's okay. We'll just get the insta kill here. It'll be fine. Oh, if Nidokris died there, I was going to scream. I would have screamed. I'd have been like, dude, no vision at all. No, no, this is the vision. This is it. Check this. We insta-kill all these guys. BB goes in, smacks the guy with her NP. knocks out a bar. Miss on all of them is crazy. Miss on all of them is insane. Okay, please stop hitting BB. Please stop that. Missing on every single one of them is absolutely ballistic behavior. What
the f is Twitch?
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm like, oof. Yeah, I'm like, that is. Ooh, that's really bad. Masashi dying is really bad. I think what I want to go do is I want to go hit the QP grind, because not having not being able to like plug suit in BB also kind of put us, or like plug suiting her in and then not being able to instantly fire her NP was like a bit bad. So oh wait, but we can't even do her stuff because we don't have her coins, brother. I forgot we don't have her coins. Oh, we gotta wait 2 years for the coins. This game is gonna give me a stroke. Like, I'm just like, one of these days I'm just gonna have a stroke because I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, we have our coins on JP, and then I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, I forgot we don't have our coins. You know what? I'll just go farm QP then. Fine, I'll just go farm QP. About to say, I can't even find the QPCE. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I've been using Morgan. Wait, no. Wait, no. I've been using, Morty for these. Yeah, I'm trying to get my Ryder Mordred bond up. Alright. Yeah. Mark, how close are you? Ooh, he's getting close. He's gonna bust soon. Oh, Leonidas is edging that bond 10. Why are you here? Are you just because you're cheap? Oh, because you're about to give me 7? Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. No Gyat? What does he mean by this? What does he mean by that? Unless you're talking about Summary Buki, I don't have her on NA. Which I also forgot about. As we were loading into the run, I was like, where's my Ibuki? And I was like, ah, yes. I forgot that I did not pull for her on NA. When am I getting my Ryder Mordred buff? I'll literally take anything. Give me anything for Ryder Mordred. And I'll be super happy with it. I can finish my Super Orion 120 project, then start my Mandracardo 120 project. I am in no... Holy refund, Batman. I love these. Wait, didn't I get you to NP2 recently? Yeah, I did! She's slowly becoming a real unit. But, dude, after doing Morgan, I don't know who I'm gonna do next. I have a couple of people that I would like to do. I mean, like, MHXX Alter is definitely a viable target. I mean, Space Erish is a viable target. Draco's viable. Like, Zerk Castoria is viable. I don't know, man. There's too many of them. But if I do, like, 4-stars are such a pain. Because why is it harder to like 124 stars? Because you have to pull like 12 of them instead of like 5 stars. Insert for Mordred kill. Don't ask those type of questions. Don't ask those questions. Don't ask those questions. Questions like that make me uncomfortable. You're not allowed to ask those. Every time I think about taking a servant to 120, I tell myself, but I can take this one to 100. See, exactly. Don't worry, Leonidas. That's going on the Twitter. That's going on the Twitter wall. Thank you, Leonidas, for all your service in the solos I did early game. Okay, so now do I slide in? Who am I going to slot in? Because... So we have... That's 1 of 3. So we have 10 cost. Fantastic. So I could do a 3-star. Oh! I could work on Medea. George done? No, I don't... Yeah, that is the funny thing. George has like such a crazy bond CE, but I don't know why his bond is so low. I bring the both of them for solos. I don't know why Leonidas is so much higher. Okay, I'm thinking it's maybe a Medea angle. I think maybe we get Medea done. Yeah, I like that idea. That idea seems pretty good to me. Why are we doing plug suit? We're not, who are we plug suiting? Nobody. I can level up one of these. Here, let's work on the 13 million EXP we need for that. There we go. Yeah, I was pretty sad when Medea's VA passed away because I'm like, man, she does such a good job portraying Medea. And it makes me sad because I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna get a new VA, which means like no more Medea content. The prospect is sad. Okay, yeah, I know she also played Bayonetta, but I never played those games. But I've heard they were good. I've heard they were good. I just never got around to playing them. Dude, I love the duality of Mordred doing like 0 damage, but then refunding like almost 200% of her NP, dude. I love it so much. It's always such a funny servant to explain to people because they're like, oh, I want to go for Blight or Mordred. Is it worth it? I'm like, okay, you just understand that you're gonna want to get all the copies. Just get them all. Don't even the NP one. Don't even bother. You're gonna see her not kill all of the enemies, but she refunded all of her NP back. It's like the funniest thing. Here, take that. Hey, maybe it's a Brave Chain angle. What's up, yo? Yo, did you know that we had somebody in the Discord earlier that was trying to tell us that Celsius was superior to Fahrenheit? I couldn't believe it. I can't believe there's still Celsius truthers out there. No, it wasn't Ryan. It's the guy with the Archetype Earth PFP. Name escapes me. That bum. You know, I had to ping you in there because I was like, man, I need to get the truest American in here to have him look at this. Look at this insane post. They should talk to us when they set foot on the moon. Has any other country set foot on the moon? Like, has anybody else bothered? Is it just like America touched out on the moon and then nobody else was just like, oh, they made it first, I guess. No point. I mean, rockets are expensive, I know that. Hold on, Seto Kaiba plays this game? Yeah, Sigurd. He's Sigurd's VA. Why do you... Dude, I love Sigurd not only because he's a cool dude. I love his interactions with Brynhildr. They're hilarious. But then, it's just the cherry on top is that it's Kaiba's VA. I mean, that's just sick. And I think it's like really ironic that Kaiba's VA is playing a Dragon Slayer. That's hilarious. I mean, technically, if you think about it, Kaiba did slay a dragon, right? He did rip his blue eyes in half. But I pulled Lady Avalon first pull. I mean, look, you can't complain about that. That's good. Cannot complain about getting the 5-star in the first pull. Alright, Mordred. Try your best. With with the quick card, I guess. I guess try your best. I heard double BB Dubai system is a thing. Yeah, when I was looking over her details initially, I was looking at it and I was like, this seems like a servant you could run double of. Like, sure, you could use it as, like, a singleton. You could use her as, like, a looper. But, yeah, I've seen, like, videos of my recommended that have cropped up and it's like, double BB Dubai system. I'm like, ah, okay, so I was right. Nice. Which, I mean, okay, that just kind of comes with, like, playing the game for a long time. Like, when you've been playing the game since, like, basically its inception, you just, like, you look at things, you're like, ah, okay, yeah, like, I get it. Or, like, you'd be like, oh, that's more than likely going to be a thing. Now, with his obsession with blue eyes, Kaiba is the dragon layer. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. Do we have any events that have both Sieg and Dobrnia in the same room? Well, I can tell you that I did not see Siegfried in the newest summer event, which Dobra is, you know, featured pretty heavily in. I haven't seen Siegfried so far in Ordeal Call 3, so I'm gonna say probably. Probably? Maybe? I mean fox, I mean bunny hunting. Cause BB is that strong. Yeah, I am loving that we're just like slowly unraveling whatever is going on with the BB Dubai. It was like, oh, is it Kazura drop? It's like, oh, maybe it's Violet, and now it's like I clicked too fast. Yeah, thank you, Castoria, for the you take this big attack buff. Yeah, do that damage. Oh man, but now it's looking like, oh, okay, it is just like alternate timeline BB. So, but you know, we'll see. Shrug. Can't wait for 2026. Yeah, come on, let's hang. Can we just at least? It's so sad that we're begging to only be a year behind. It's like, come on, man, please, just a year maybe. How about that? How do I get the QPC? You have to buy it with mana prisms, and it costs you a fat 5K. You get mana prisms from summoning. You get it from just like doing your dailies. You get it from like selling your 3-star servants that you get on pulls, and most importantly, you get a ton when you do lotteries, of which we have 2 back-to-back at the end of the year, so that'll be a very good opportunity to pick those up. What's everyone's thoughts on the story so far? Major spoilers for Ordeal Call 3. I'm praying that both male Hakunon and female Hakunon become welfare servants. That's what I'm thinking. Because originally it was, you know, thought that maybe Passionlip would get like either a costume or she would be the free-to-play, but then they kind of started moving away from that. And then now with, you know, Hakunon being more prevalent in that story, I'm thinking that's going to be the free-to-play. Although, the only reason that I think that maybe they won't be is it just kind of feels a little bit weird that we have this, like, legacy protagonist as a servant in our Chaldea. I don't know why. Like, I can't really explain why it feels weird. It's not, like, unprecedented. I mean, Emiya is technically a protagonist if you want to view him as, like, future Shiro, right? I mean, we have Iori, who's the protagonist of Samurai Remnant. But I don't know, maybe it just feels better because Iori is a historical character, so, like, I can more visualize us being able to summon him, you know? Whereas like Hakunon feels, it feels weird. It feels strange, you know. Can XX Alter work with NP1? As somebody that has her on my alt, yes, I can tell you that she does work at NP1. Or no, the alt has her at NP5. My main has her at NP1. I hate this game. That does seem to be the standard gacha game experience, huh? It's like, man, I play this game. Do you like it? No, not really. Did I burn Koyan? I got her while pulling for Salter, but I can't forgive her for what she did to Foe. Obvious clickbait post. I'm not going to respond to that one. Obvious rage bait. The Koyan cope is so huge in OC3. I think we already beat her up. Because I did the boss fight. And I think she's done. I think the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is Archetype Earth actually being in story to see what they do with her. More, like, I guess more so to see how she's going to fit into the event, because she's the ruler of one of the areas. So I want to see how Nasu's going to balance his, you know, Tsukihime lore with, like, the true ancestors and everything. With, like... I mean, there's no easy way to put it, but just, like... We have, like, Super BB over here, who's, like, already kind of a broken character. She's, like, even more broken. So I kind of wonder how he's going to balance that out. My current theory, alright? My current theory is that, like, whoever we fight at the end, Archetype Earth's going to come in there, and she's going to help us bop them up. You know, kind of like Dante's at the end of OC2, or, like, you know, Romulus showing up for, like, the big Zeus fight. Like, something like that. You know, something like that. Like, big guy that shows up at the end to help us out in defeating this, like, really strong foe. Whoever that may be. Especially after Lidlam Harlot, Hakunon seems to have very much references to play. Dude, It feels like he has more, dog. It's, like, super weird. So, like, that's why it feels off to me. Because he feels like they're above us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, as protagonists. It is, super weird. First welfare 5-star. Free 5-star. Welfare 5-star. This guy's funny. This guy's hilarious. This is coming from the same people that gave us the 2 additional append skills and didn't do anything until, like, it started trending and people complained about it. Like, nah, I don't trust him. Nah, I don't trust him. Are you gonna get the Wendy's SpongeBob meal? Yeah, when does that come out? Because they said they're gonna do, what, like an accurate Krabby Patty? Yeah, I'll get that. I don't like tomatoes, though. So I guess I will literally just be getting a normal burger. Sans the tomatoes. Bro, you are preaching to the choir asking for Angelica. Every time, dude, I see, like every now and then, like, rarely, they'll do, like, they'll do, like, a Prisma Ilia thing, or, like, a notification will hit, like, the JP. It's like, oh, we're doing this, like, Blu-ray release thing, and I'm like, okay, but can I get that Angelica, though? You know, like, can I get that Angelica? And every time I'm disappointed. Yeah, unfortunately, Snuts is right. You gotta lay off the cope. You know, free 5-star. Hilarious. There's no relations to you-know-who if you read Tsukihime. I'm assuming you're talking about CL. See, I also... Okay, see, my perspective, I guess, is a little different because I haven't read Tsukihime yet. I know a decent bit about it. Just in talking to people that have read it. It's just, I never read it initially, like when I was getting into Type Moon, because just the concepts and ideas didn't, like, appeal to me as much as, say, like, FGO, like, or not FGO, but just, like, Fate did with, like, summoning historical characters, summoning, like, mythological characters, even getting into just summoning, like, concepts and ideas as servants. I just found that more interesting. Although that's not to say that there wasn't stuff that I was, like, looking into. Like, when I was looking into Tsukihime and kind of going down the rabbit hole, like, I thought Zelretch was really cool. So anytime he appears, like, in Strange Fake or... In Prisma Ilia, why did Zelretch make the magical girl sticks? Like, why did he make those? But I always enjoy seeing him show up. I was pretty interested in ORT, although I think I'm more disappointed on how things played out in Lost Belt 7. Not CL, but another big character. It's a spoiler. Yeah, I'm saving to read all the translations once they hit. But I do get the notifications every now and then when they're like, oh, all right, next translation chapter drops. So I'm like, I'll rub my hands together. But I'm impatient. I have to read everything at once. I gotta be able to like sit down for like 12 hours and then just binge something. If I can't binge something like that, I will lose my mind. I will actually go insane. Magical Girl Sticks first appeared in Hollow Out Araxia, didn't they? Yeah, but in Prism Ilia, they say that he made those. And I'm like, why did you make these? Like, they say that he made them. Why did you make these? I mean, dude, it's like really funny because I'm like, dude, you make these like really strong kaleidoscope stick things, and then you give them to Rin and Luvia, who are like, I mean, look, they're not like bad or anything, right? But they are pretty goofy characters, especially in Prisma Ilia. So it's just like funny to me. I'm like, what was the cook here, man? But because, you know, Zelretch has this like super giga high perspective that like, you know, we can't comprehend or anything. I'm sure it's something funny. I'm sure there's a funny reason. Look, I'm not getting my hopes up, and I'm trying not to get other people's hopes up about like a free Olga, because the cynic in me, right, that does not believe in the good faith of gacha companies, because I think at the base idea of what a gacha game is, there can't really be good faith in that. I don't think they would give out a character that popular for free, you know? But then again, I could also see the optimist side where it's like, yeah, but what would they be for? Like, what are they going to be upgrades material for a servant that you have to summon for? Like, are they like ascension items for her? You know? Alright, well, we're out of AP over here. Back to JP. Went to get milk and never came back. Rin and Luvia and Prisma Ilia are kind of trigger happy. Dude, they're hilarious. Like, you just like watch the scene where Chloe like falls in a puddle and they're just like pointing and laughing at her. And they're like gut-busting laughing as well. And the thing that was funny is Kuro was giving all of them the work like 2 minutes before that. But it's like as soon as somebody slips up, Luvia and Rin just immediately start gooning on them. And it is so funny. I'm like, dude, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect the hustle of like, look, you might have been beating us up like 2 minutes ago, but I saw you slip and fall in that puddle. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh at you. You big dummy. Better off as a cracked 5-star. Yeah, probably. I would like to see Olga at least. I mean, look, if you're gonna get blown up in the first chapter, I'd hope you got blown up to become a good servant. I hope you got blown up for a good reason. I'm almost done with the bronze mats. Zamir Salter's stats really high for 4 stars. Well, I mean, it also helps that her NP has higher scaling than normal. You will go Marie stats being... Oh, for level 100. Oh, so you think it'll be like limit breaking her stuff, or, you know, like maybe it unlocks like a secret skill or something for her. You know, I can see that. I can see something like that. That doesn't seem too far-fetched. You might kind of be cooking. I didn't really consider MASH. To be fair, I don't really think about MASH all that often. No offense, MASH, I'm sorry. But she's kind of just noodle soup. And there's nothing wrong with noodle soup. But at the end of the day, it's noodle soup. Wait a minute. No, that's not the setup we were doing with this. It's you two. Then it's no, not you. It's Melusine. You have the damage CE. Let's do that lady out. And then just people I want to bond up. And get Okita in there. We can get some 5 stars in here, actually, because setup's kind of cheap. Oh, I need to be getting Echon's numbers up. Man, I wish this gave me starting charge. But it doesn't. It feels so bad having to use, like, Dragons and Meridian in farming quests. Or the temple. The temple works. What emulator are you using? LD emulator. I used to have a link, but... Oh my goodness, he's about to expire? Well, let us start using them. I used to have a link, but... I don't know if I'm still getting paid by them. BB has the strongest back. What did he mean by this? Oh, you're talking about her large, voluptuous assets. I see. Yeah, I get it. I was like, bro, what is he talking about? I then immediately got it. I need to beat Lost Belt 4 to play the Guda Guda event, right? I managed to reach Olympus and dreading all the boss fights. Olympus ain't that hard. Like, Demeter was really hard for her time, but I'm not gonna hold you. She's kind of a pushover, like, nowadays. She's pretty easy to get through. Yeah, you do have to beat Lost Belt 4. I just went ahead and double check. Olympus ain't that hard. Like, Zeus... If you really don't have anybody, Romulus can do the Zeus fight by himself. One of my buddies did that because they were like, oh, it'll be like really cool to have like a narratively accurate thing going on. Yeah, Demeter's kind of easy. And then, I mean, Aphrodite's... I don't even think people register Aphrodite's a boss fight. Clay and Skya's fight is, like, not bad. I don't know, there's... Yeah, and then Canis at the very end, like, Golden Canis is, like, not super strong. Like, she's pretty easy. Like, the power creep of FGO, like, I think it's one of those things that, because it's, like, subtly happening, you know, it's like boiling the frog in water, right? It's like if you throw a frog into boiling water, you know, they immediately jump out. But if you've been sitting in the water and it slowly rises, you don't notice the power creep. But then, when you will start to notice it, once you go back, and you start to, do, like, memorial fights where they're like, oh, we brought back, like, Goetia, or we brought back, like, a memorial for fight for, like, Zeus, or... And like as they're doing for like the Road to Lost Belt 7, they bring back these fights. You're like, man, these guys are kind of chumps. Like, I'm not gonna lie, going through the Zhang Yu and the Lan Ling fight, like when that came out, I was like, dude, this fight is one of the toughest things in the game. And then doing that when it came back around, I was like, we struggled with this? But it's like, yeah, well now we just have like ridiculously powerful servants. Do you need to beat Lost Belt 6 for any of the upcoming NA content? Because I don't feel like rushing through it. Dude, I don't have all those things memorized. Because I'm always up to date, so that's not a thing that I like have memorized. I usually check up on those as they're coming up for like video content. But yeah, like I'm not gonna hold you. Like I don't know it off the top of my head because I'm always up to date. I hope Lost Belt 4 gets adapted one day. The story is less complicated than 6, and I would argue that 5 has more emotional moments than 6. I love 6, but I prefer Lost Belt 5. Yeah, for the patrons, I did like a story ranking video, and I was going through that, and Lost Belt 5.1 and 6 are really close for me. I think that's because I went into 5.1 with very low expectations, and it greatly surprised me. And I went into Lost Belt 6 with extremely high expectations, and it did disappoint slightly. Not much, but there were things that I was like, oh, I was expecting that to be a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, I was expecting it to be like a 10 out of 10. And then I got like an 8.5, which is still good, you know? But like for 5.1, I guess it feels better to me when I was reading it. Because I was expecting 5.1 to maybe be a 6, but then it was also like an 8.5. You know? But I do still like Lost Boat 6 a bit more. But that also probably is helped up by the fact that Morgan is in there. And, like, I get more of, like, a guttural, like, mad response when, like, things happen to Morgan. Or, like, Vargas. Like, I really like Vargas, so, whenever we have, like, scenes with Vargas, like, I would get, like, more into them. Although I will say, Lost Belt 5.1... I think also has legs to stand on that. Like, going into it, I had no expectations for Corday and Mandricardo. I'm like, I was like, oh, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, people like this Mandricardo guy. And yeah, Corday's kind of cute, but, you know, like how, it actually just unironically just being like, it's just a game. Like, how emotional can it really get? And I'm like, and then like 5 minutes later, just crying, bro. Just sad. And then, like, man, like, Super Orion firing the arrow into Artemis, and then we get the flashback scene. I think, for me, I think that's better than any scene in Lost Belt 6. IMO. Like, that scene, oh my goodness, it goes hard. Because I am a huge sucker for, like, romance things. Like, you could just easily just suck me into a story if you're like, alright, this story might be a little bit mid, but check this out. Romance subplot, and I'm like, oh man, now I'm hooked. That's also why I hate romance animes, though. Like, I wanted to watch Toradora for the longest time, and I have watched it, just before anybody's like, you gotta watch it. I did watch it eventually. But I kept putting it off because I'm like, man, I know it's going to be like 25 episodes of will they, won't they, and I'm going to be yelling at my screen, which is exactly what happened. But then by the time the series ended, I was like, yeah, it was lit. I can see an anime adaptation for every Lost Belt, with 3 being the weakest. I think you could do something interesting with 3 because it seems kind of rushed. So I think you could bring Urabuchi back in and be like, hey, was there stuff you wanted to add into the story for Lost Belt 3? Because if so, we can let you add that in to kind of fill out some of the episodes, you know? I think one of the Lost Belts, so that, like, yeah, 3 I was really looking forward to because, one of my favorite things about FGO is getting to see things that I have, like, no knowledge on, right? Or very little knowledge on. So, like, going into Lost Belt 3, I'm like, okay, so I know the Lost Belt King is Qi Shi Huang. I know that's the first emperor, Emperor of China, being, like, a history buff. But then, like, characters like Zhang Yu or, like, Consort Yu, I'm less familiar with. And there's also, like, the Chinese mythology stuff. Also very unfamiliar with that. So I was really excited to see a lot of what they were going to do with that. And it just kind of missed, unfortunately. It did kind of miss a little bit. But that's also, I don't know, it's like super short. So I don't know if Urabuchi was just like busy with something else, so he kind of had to like speed through it. Because it feels like it's missing an Act 2. You read like Lost Belt 3, you have like an Act 1, you have Act 3, and then Act 2 just kind of feels like it's non-existent. It's super strange. To me, at least. I've been playing this game for 534 days, and I have 10 5-stars. Am I cooked? Look, it's not a matter of the amount, the quantity of 5-star Spider-Man. It's about the quality of the 5 stars. Artemis scene is better than most type moon emotional scenes, and unlike with Greek mythology, or at least modern story version, Orion is in it despite how he's perceived. Yeah, I think that also really helped. That, like, Orion, like, so like Orion in the entire game, you know, you're kind of like perceived to be like, oh, he's like this playboy guy who's like trying to like maybe cheat on Artemis, yeah, stuff like that. But then like Lost Belt 5.1, he still like acts like that, but it almost feels like he's got like a front, you know, up. Like it's like a front of being like, oh yeah, like I'm this womanizer guy, but he's really the entire time just really concerned about Artemis, which, again, I'm a sucker for those like small romance subplots. I'm a sucker for them. I'm sorry, you'll get me with them. You'll get me every time. You'll get me every time. Anyone know what Honkai Star Rail is? My FGO Discord friends keeps talking about some collab. That's like fall of next year. You don't have to worry about that. It's another gacha game. It's fun. I'll give it that. I think it's worth playing. But man, I have not logged in for quite a while because it does really tick me off. Oh, I don't think it's a problem with like the collab. I could see it working. Like knowing a bit about like Star Wars lore and stuff, I think it could work. Emu's in the teaser, yeah. Bummed. Give me Gilgamesh. Give me Gil. Then again, I'm pretty sure we'll get Gilgamesh. I'm sure we'll get like Gil, Artoria, Emiya. Okay, if Emiya is the free-to-play though, that actually would be really sick. I would only be mad if I have to like summon for Emiya, because then I'm not going to summon for him. But he's the free-to-play. He's like our boy. He's helping us out. I will cream. That would be sick. That would be really cool. Oh yeah, of course they're gonna give us like characters as like we're gonna get. Oh, you mean in FGO? No. This is in Star Rail. This is not for us. This is not for FGO. It's not Star Rail collaborating with FGO. It's Star Rail collaborating with Fate Stay Night specifically. So not FGO. I believe that Artori is almost impossible on Honkai. You lack imagination. But then again, you'll probably really enjoy the event then. If you can't see it happening, and then they hit you with the, like, they slap that in there, it's like, alright. They made it work. That was crazy. More specifically, UBW. Yeah, I guess, sure. At this point, if FGO gets a non-type moon character, we should be worried. No, I would actually see that as a good thing. I think it's really healthy if games like interact and collaborate with each other. Because like that's not like a some games do have to do that to kind of raise their popularity. But I mean, it could also just be like Lasenga wants to make money. like yeah, we'll just throw Goku in the game. Just throw him in there. What's up, Moin? Voting for Gilgamesh? Me too. Actually, don't give me Gilgamesh, because then I have to summon on Honkai's terrible raids. You know what? Don't give me Gilgamesh. But if she refuses to external collabs, no. Yeah, like I know that, like I don't think we're ever really gonna get one. I mean, they barely want to do internal collabs. They barely want to collaborate with themselves, much less other gaming companies. Look, you hit me with an Artoria Gilgamesh Wombo combo, wallahi, I'm finished. That's too much. You think Saber's gonna be... No, okay, I can already see it right now. No. I can already see it. Saber's first banner. Event starts. You know, the Trailblazer falls over. They're like sitting on the ground or something. Hit him with the iconic, "Are you my master?" Boom. Easy. We roll with that. Yeah, no, I can already see it. It writes itself. Literally writes itself. Plus they're like, don't say that. Don't say that. Do not remind me. Oh my god, like having to summon for essentially, okay, if you play FGO and you don't play Star Rail, essentially it's like, imagine if when a 5-star servant came out, they had a specific CE that they were insanely cracked with. Like, just, I don't know, say like Ibuki drops, and then the special, like, Ibuki CE that's, like, specifically for her gives her, like, starting 50% gauge. So, like, with her battery, she can insta-fire her NP like that. And then it also just, like, ups her power mod damage. Or, like, gives her NP damage for, like, synergizing with Oberon. So, like, it would just work with supports. It's, yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like it very much. Suffice to say, I'm not a fan. I don't like it very much. Because it's also, like, at the same time, there's not a whole lot of light cones in Star Rail. I mean, like, well, there are, but, you know. They're not, like, as easy to get. Like, if you want to get, like, some of the free-to-play ones, you gotta play for, like, a good couple of weeks to keep doing, like, simulated uni, because you can only get, like, 2 of those little ticket things, per week. Ugh, man. That's also true. I could also see it if they don't want to do the Artoria, Are You My Master? Maybe that's too obvious. What they could do is the MES sitting on the couch. You could do that. If they were more consistent with welfare CEs. Welfare CEs have been pretty good as of late. Although, the ones from this event, I don't think are very good. Which is, like, really weird. It's kind of odd that, like, these ones, I don't think they're super great. Unfortunately. Like, I do wish they were a bit better. Like the Ashvataman one. I mean, like, Pierce's defense is always nice to have. But it's like, man, can we consolidate these effects a little bit? Like, instead of having 3 other little effects, could I just have, like, 2 larger effects with the Pierce defense instead? Because, like, 6% quick and buster, like, like, I'm not that, bro. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not using that. It's kind of the same thing for the Ibuki one. Because it's like, oh, it's a 50% charge one, and then you get NP damage, and then, like, a little bit of arts, a little bit of buster. That's good for a new player, I guess, if you're, like, just starting out. So it can't be, like, too mad at it, but it's like, you know. I'd rather them be more focused. Maybe that's it. I'd like them to be more focused. Maybe that's the right way to be saying it. Have you gotten any luck on Dokkan? I don't want to talk about it. The grind never ends. See, he knows. He knows. I wonder how long FGO is going to go on. Because the more I think about that, I'm like, dude, am I going to be like 45 being like, alright guys, we have the new 75th BB dropping. I would like FGO to reduce the amount of new mats. Yeah, I think it's like new story chapter, 2 new mats. It's like, please stop, brother. Please. Thoughts on BB Dubai's Bond CE? You know, that's a good question. I don't think I looked at her Bond CE. Let me peep. Golden Celeb Knight. Increases own damage against enemies with non-preservation targets by 20%. Increases NP generation rate of allies with... Ooh. Ooh. It's kind of a nasty Bond CE, huh? Well, it's kind of unfortunate because the debuff for the non-preservation is on the skill 2. Then again, could it be kind of nice in like a farming setup? Because you give everybody that NP gain, so maybe you have like a guy that doesn't have as good NP gain. You just kind of give that to them. Did I mess up my batteries? No, I don't think I did. I have a question. I'm taking advantage of the half QP node and leveling my skills. Who would you 10-10-10 first? Melt or Van Gogh? Both are NP1. Probably Van Gogh. Because Van Gogh getting leveled up can improve how like good your melt is going to be. Plus, Van Gogh can... I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. She's just better than Melt. Van Gogh is a little disgusting. So not only can she make your melt a little bit better, but you could just use Van Gogh. Van Gogh is filthy. What happened to the 5-hit extra attacks? I don't know, man. What did happen to the 5-hit extra attacks? I've lost my brain. Maybe it's because I've turned into the quick guy. Maybe I've converted from extra attack to quick. Let's have another 10 years of FGO. I mean, I think theoretically you could just have this game go on for as long as you want, because there is like a nigh infinite amount of like historical, mythological guys you could pull from. You can just keep like tossing out anybody you want. You have as much source material as you want to pull from. You know, effectively, it's however long they want it to go on. Which, again, could be, I mean, hope for another 10 years? Maybe, yeah, because Nasu, the main writer, is leaving once Part 3 is done, but then Sakurai's taking over. So what, if Sakurai's done if she gets burnt out after 10 years, then does, what is his name? Oh, what's his name? Higashide. It's like, does Higashide then take over for another 10 years? And then by that time, do you just have like some other new up-and-coming writer also get on the FGO team? I mean, it's as long as they just want to like... They want to keep it going. The minute we started doing fake history with Lost Belts, it was over. Nah, I like the Lost Belts. I think the idea is sick. Where am I supposed to go in? What is he talking about? Combat system will get dated and the power creep will be too high. Eventually the wolves will just have OP everything. Nah, you'd be surprised. Look, people had that same idea when Scotty came out for year 3 and we're still kind of chilling. The code does suck. The code is bad. Yeah, the code's not very good. But I think you vastly underestimate how invested people are in the franchise. Yeah, I get the pun Van Gogh going to Van, but I'm like, look, maybe it's just maybe it would you're wrong crowd, because I'm not really a pun guy. In fact, my best friend that I've known since like kindergarten, or actually, did I know him in pre-K? I'd have to ask my mom, because I don't think I had object permanence at that point, so I don't know if I remember. But his whole thing is he loves making puns and everything, and I'm going to fight him. I'm gonna send him to Jesus. Would you be able to handle 30 years of FGO, ZTL, hand over the channel to your kids? You know, just because I think it'd be funny, dude, I could be 85 and I'd probably still be talking about FGO. If they had to keep going, I would double down. Look, don't back down, double down. That's my motto. We don't have Lady Guinevere as a servant yet. See, look, so many people to pull from. Yeah, that's another thing. Because like FGO is kind of the main flagship for Type Moon right now. If the servers shut down, they would have to have it still be available because this is like a lot of their story. You can't just have it like not be available. It'd be very weird. Which is a thing. Like when Naruto Blazing shut down, you could still log into the game and like look at your characters and whatnot. So that's really all you could do. Which made me very sad. Grandkid's about to complain Gramps off his meds and talk about the female King Arthur. No, you don't understand. You don't understand. She was cross-dressing the entire time. You gotta believe me. Yeah, and you're gonna tell us that Gilgamesh was a white guy despite growing up in the Middle East? Despite being in Sumer, you're gonna tell us he's a white dude? Yeah, alright, Grandpa. Yeah, okay, buddy. And then you're gonna tell me there was this blue-haired chick that shot like a small cat girl at people? Like an intercontinental ballistic missile. Yeah, alright, buddy. Yeah, okay, pal. Happy belated birthday. How are the streams going? Pretty good. I would say they're going pretty good. I'm enjoying them. Also, thank you for the birthday wish. Your boy got a high-grade Gundam that he's going to be building. The only thing is that I am going to be going down to visit my mom for the next couple of months. Up out down there. And I don't know if I want to build it before or after. One complaint that I would like, okay, I am as much like, okay, as somebody that did go all in for, you know, NP5 Morgan, you know, like I had to spend a decent chunk of money to get like Koyenskaya and like Oberon, right? As somebody that has that, I'm still in favor of an FGO2 if it'll make the gameplay experience more enjoyable, right? I'm like, okay, it's probably better to rip that band-aid off sooner than later. But the one thing that I was like, oh yeah, that does feel really bad, is you would have to summon for the servants again, right? So like, if they just gave you your roster back, I think that's perfectly fine. Because, like, I don't know if I could really get excited for them being like, oh man, we're releasing Archer Gilgamesh, and it's like, yeah, okay, so we're getting the guy that we already kind of had. Like, I think the idea is really good in practice, but I'm like, man, is there no way that we can't just do like some big old maintenance and swap out the engine that we're running on? Is there like no way that we would be able to do that? Because surely that is more effective. You can't leave us. No, I'm gonna bring my PC. I'm gonna bring my PC. How many sections are in Lost Belt 5? Like 26 for 5.2 and 24 for 5.1? They're pretty decently long. Like a revamp? Yeah, something like that. Like, look, one of the ideas that I had was just, all right, how long is it going to take you? Is it going to take you like a day? Do you need 24 hours to get it done? 48 hours? Tell the player base, just be like, all right, just hit them up with, look, for the next 48 hours, game is going to be down. We're going to give you guys like 100 Saint Quartz. We won't kill your login streaks. And then boom, game will be a lot better. I think if we just do something like that, people will be like, okay, I guess I'll just go play something else. I'll go play something else for the next 2 days. Lost Belt open world would be really sick. I would kill for like an FGO like RPG game. I guess like an RPG, like a Skyrim RPG, like a big open world thing. Crazy. 900 Saint Quartz, you are mad coping. I think 100 was cope. They would probably give us 30. I think 100 is really cope, but yeah. I think you're gonna burn your PC. What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do, I hope they would keep the turn-based combat. I can't really handle games that aren't at this point. Yeah, like I really like Wuthering Waves, but it's hard for me to like it's fun. I love playing it, but it's just like more enjoyable to be able to sit down and kind of just like go at your own pace. Or like if I need to like think about something, I can kind of just like sit, like, you know, we were doing the advanced quest earlier. I can take time to sit there and think about, okay, what do I want my next move to be? Arknights is kind of the best balance for me on that, because you have the auto like system, so if you don't feel like running it yourself, you know, you can just have it running in the background. But then like new stages, you at least have to be once, so it's kind of like, okay, like you kind of go on your own. But then it's also like kind of chill. You could set up AFK teams where you're like, all right, that guy's down, that guy's down, that guy's down. All right, perfect. I can go make a sandwich or something. FGO 2 should be something in League of... Ew, League of Legends! Yeah, if he became League of Legends, I'm out. I'm out. Could never catch me on the League of Legends grind. I tried once. I couldn't even get into the game. Alright? Like, because one of my buddies is a really big like fan of League. They really like playing League. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I will try it with you. I went to like... whatever the company is called. I don't remember. But I went to their store page. I downloaded it. And then I think they were like, here, you want to make this account? And I'm like, okay, I'll try. And then they were like, no, you can't use that email or something along those lines. And I'm like, well, I tried. I tried. And then I just never tried again. Which is kind of a shame. There's a lot of League characters that I think do look pretty cool. But I'll probably just stick with watching Arcane. Which I haven't done yet, but I've heard it's good. Happy belated birthday. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Dap me up. I'm finally starting Lost Belt 7. Any tip, guys? Yeah, it's not that hard. Like, if you made it through Lost Belt 6, you'll be fine. Lost Belt 7 is more annoying than it is hard. I did say similar, not a copy. I don't even want it in the same realm. Not even in the same biosphere. I don't want them in the same universe. Similar to League of Legends? Nope, I'm out. I'll start playing... I'll start covering Arknights and Dokkan. I'll start doing other games. Did you give us an FGO PC client? I think that is a very good idea. Arknights, actually, as I'm, I guess, sucking them off right now. They have a PC client, and I think it runs rather well. And it has, like, I play it on the Google Play PC beta thing, and it's pretty nice. It's a little like weird to get used to because I'm used to playing it on emulators. And so like if you try to like scroll with your mouse, it like works differently than how it works on emulators. But I think FGO could benefit. Yeah, Blaine, that's a really good point. Lost Belt 7, the tip, have leveled servants. I'm creating JP account. Can you summon Seal already, or do you need to fit it? No, you could always summon for the servants, bro. They don't. They want your money. They're not going to restrict you for from summoning on servants, man. Yeah, see, I have my main JP account on my phone, and it is really nice to play. Just like I can be like making something, like I'll be like cooking or something or other, and I can just kind of be tapping over here and be like, all right, let me just level up that guy or tap that in. You'll let the NP animation play out. But I also love playing it on my PC. You know, I do like being able to sit down and kind of point and click at things. Bored in NA. I mean, look, that's also why I started covering JP stuff. Because I think towards the beginning of my channel, I was pretty much just doing NA content. But then I was like, man, like I had this idea where I was like, oh, I want to start uploading daily. Like, let me just like commit to like doing daily stuff. And then I was like, man, I got to start covering JP content because there's not enough on NA for daily NA content without it probably feeling forced. I think that is all of the bronze stuff done. I mean, I'll get the code remover, but I don't need these things, man. Okay, so now it is silver time. I got nightmares with the spider is a pushover. He is not that hard. That guy is a cakewalk, which was kind of one of the disappointing things that I was like, oh, it's not even that difficult. I was like, oh, I see. Which was more hyped up for me because people were like, no, you can't go in there and fight him yet. No, you can't beat that guy up. Your account's not built up enough, because my account was like a year old. I just went in there, just dusted him pretty easily. Ain't even that hard. And my JP account was not even very good at the time. Final form is pretty hard. No, nah. Don't lie to him. Look, I'm sorry if you struggle with ORT in any way. You got a skill issue. You got to get better at the game, man, because that fight is not hard. That fight is not hard at all. I'm sorry, brother, but you have the skill issue. We gotta let the bricks talk to, bro. What is he talking about? I do be like, where all this chat coming from? Look, dual streaming. We got the YouTube guys as well. I think it'd be cool if they added a time dimension mode, let you pick your cards quickly. Maybe stars rotate. You could have supports add time or slow down stars, freeze cards. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now, buddy. Until they fix the spaghetti noodle code, that sounds way too complex. What's the hardest fight in FGO? I think Sir Nunos still has the hardest fight. Well, that might not, because I'm trying to think of like like if there's any like random Nerofest or like Gilfest, Tesla Fest fight, because some of those can get pretty difficult. But I'm thinking through some of like the notable ones, and I still think Sir Nunos is probably the hardest one. Because nothing in Lost Belt 7 was particularly hard. Again, like, I think they're more annoying than anything. Yeah, look, Ordeal Call 1 is pretty easy. Like, Ordeal Call 2, like, the Wild Hunt guy is pretty strong. Like, he's pretty tough. But to be fair, to offset him being really tough, the supports they give you are really strong. So they kind of hook you up for that one. Okay, I'm sorry, Etchan. You're too thick. You're taking up too much team cost. Okay, you're bond 5'd. Get Tlaloc in there. Permanent terror and 3-hit invuls every turn. That's some pure sadism. I think the non-finale ruler Tets fights are a real pain if you don't have counters. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the final Tets fight. But see, that's what I mean by, like, annoying. Because the Tets fight has, like, an auto-lose condition built into it. But because I knew, like, what the condition was, like, it wasn't that hard. Again, more annoying, because you might run in there, lose to it, and be like, okay, like, okay, I see what I gotta do. You know, I gotta, like, beat him this turn. It's like one of those things, which is like most of the Lost Belt 7 bosses. They have, like, weird little gimmicks, but not, like, too hard. Yeah, like I don't think it's that hard, but I think it's more annoying because I think you can get caught off guard by it if you're not like following the wiki guides or something. Turning them face down or hiding stars to advance. I mean, they already can steal stars. You know, so like, isn't that kind of the same thing of them like glorbing up stars? That's kind of the same. I think the Olga raids are pretty hard. Nah, those are fun. Nah, those are fun. The Olga raids, I think they test your team building abilities, which is why I think they're fun. And they're like built in a way that, you know, they're not like too hard if you don't have like, you know, 7 members, you know, or 6 members, I guess. I think the Olga raids are fun. Those bosses with no continues are annoying. Ah! Skill issue exposed. That's the exposed skill issue right there. You can't admit to that. I kind of just ran into Olga 1 with Melusine and just beat her up. Like Melusine just kind of punched her to death. What if you use the random build for the Olga fights? That would probably be also very fun. I think getting randomized teams going into boss fights could be very fun. But you don't know which one will crit. That just seems annoying. Like, I would like less RNG in the game. I think it's like harder to express like skill in a game that like starts to dive more and more into RNG. It's why I stopped playing competitive Pokemon, because it really started to get to a point where I'm like, man, it's like I just outplayed this guy ridiculously, but I just can't help if all my moves are missing. Like, just can't help it. Not that it's impossible for free-to-plays to clear, it's just a lot harder. Maybe. Aaron Zhang Will-O-Wisp? Yeah. Just draw the out. Yeah, at least, I think that's why I've gravitated more to playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the RNG really is like opening hand. And then if you're going to play a deck where like you like draw into things like randomly or something, hey, that's on you. You could just play Snake Eyes and guarantee your combo. You're like, alright, this one card is going to give me the entire combo. And I like, okay, and then I just like that like things have like defined uses. Like you get, like, it's not like, okay, if I hit Fire Blast, is it going to hit my opponent? It's like, okay, I've activated Raigeki. It's going to blow up their field. And then now it's on my own, like, it's the onus is now on my opponent to have either prepared something to stop that, or to, you know, like, they have like a monster that's not affected by that, or something along those lines, you know? No! Oh, well, wasn't supposed to click the cards. When the opponent has 2 evenly matched? Yeah. Yeah, there's like good RNG like that, I guess you could say. But it's a level of RNG that I'm willing to accept. I can put up with it. I think it does really come down to like, man, okay, so I have been out predicting my opponent this entire game, but my guys are just not hitting. What are going to do the Discord? I went back in and the YouTube invite isn't working. Okay, it should be working on the video that is out tomorrow. I have updated the link. So tomorrow's upload will have it. I think I have to kill with face cards here. Because we won't be able to NP. You know what? I believe in CL to blow this guy's balls up. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see, I really like Dokkan, but man, there are so many times where they're just like, all right, you have a 70% chance to dodge. And I'm like, great, 30% chance to die. My favorite. Oh, boy, yeah, boy, sign me up. One land opening hand, RNG feels bad. Okay, I know lands are from Magic, but, like, I don't know what that means. I know lands are what you use to accrue resources, so you can, like, cast spells and summon monsters, but that's about it. UI Goku constantly on Fraud Watch? Dude, that one hit me in the soul. That one hit me in my soul. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that boy is constantly on Fraud Watch. Especially the STR one, the red one. I hate that guy. 70% chance to dodge my ass, bro. Don't believe it. You can't believe it. We're playing a load of Magic Arena. My ex really tried to get me into playing Magic, and I was like, I'm already playing Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I'm not picking up a second card game. Like, I'm kind of interested to try to learn how, like, the Pokemon TCG card game works. But I'm like, man, I'm already playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't be playing another TCG game. One mana on a spellcaster. Okay, but one mana on a spellcaster doesn't really mean anything for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's not like a term that transfers over. I mean, you could just say that, like, you could just say it's a hand where you open, like, one engine and, like, 4 non-engine, which sometimes can feel pretty bad, because then if your engine piece gets interrupted, you just kind of lose. Like, if you open up, like, a Snake Eyes Ash, and then you open up, like, double cross out Imperm Veiler, you're like, okay, if my guy gets impermed on summon, I'm just kind of cooked. I kind of just die. You have any plans for Labor Day besides grinding Guda Guda? I probably will just be grinding Guda Guda. Probably will just be playing that. I can't think of any particular plans. I mean, most things are going to be closed anyway, no? Is NP2 Koyan useless? I mean, you can use her as a farmer, I guess. She'll do more damage? Shrug? I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In years. I only know the original rules. It didn't really get that much more complicated. The only thing that was, like, a little weird for me, because I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 years ago, so I didn't grow up with it. But the only thing that was a little bit weird was Link monsters for me. Pendulums I got pretty easily. I can't really sympathize with people that are like, I don't get pendulums. I'm like, dog, the numbers are right there. Links were a little bit weird to me because I was like, wait, like pay attention to like arrows? But like now it's like fine. Like now that I'm used to playing with them, it's fine. Become super complex. Okay, well, spoiler alert. It was always super complex. Going back to older formats, I think the issue is that people will like think back on their childhood and they'll be like, oh no, it was like really easy. Me and the boys on the playground, we would just like normal summon a guy and like that's how we would play. I'm like, yeah, but that's not how the game was actually being played. The game is insanely complex. Or you start getting into last will rulings. Hilarious. Pendulum is really cool. Dude, the base concept for Pendulum is, it just sounds ridiculously broken. Like, don't get me wrong, there are Pendulum decks that I want to play. Like, I want to play the Supreme King's Arc stuff. I think that's really cool. Draco Slayers I think are really cool, but then I found that they're just Floodgate Turbo, and then I was less interested in playing them. I like Velmonica. Velmonica, dude, that's just like a cute, comfy deck. I like playing that. Pretty cool. Pen Magicians. I like playing Pen Magicians. That's also fun. Although I always feel like a big stupid idiot every time I play it, because I'm like, dude, I did this like 5-minute monster combo where I was just sucking myself off for like the last like 5 minutes, and then I ended on like one guy. I'm like, how did this happen? How did this happen? What's up, play after sync it? Wait, no, not exposed. I stopped playing after synchros. It got too complicated. No, not math being too hard. Not 2 + 5 being too intense. Oh no. Not 2 + 5 being too hard. I could be your angel or your devil. I mean, yeah, I guess it is. I mean, it quite literally is the angel and the devil on your shoulder being like, what decision will you choose? And the game got too complicated once pendulums were introduced. As somebody who had like no experience with Yu-Gi-Oh, I went back and I looked at the what is that called? Duelist Alliance is the format where pendulums were brought in. I don't really think it was, because like BA is super simple, Shadal is like really easy, and then pendulums at that time were like far less complex. You plan on raising CL skills or keeping them at 1-1-1? Brother, I don't have mats. I don't have mats. I don't know what you want from me. You know what craft essence is best for BB Dubai? I haven't play tested her enough, so I don't want to tell you. I don't want to like give you a craft essence and then it's just like not optimal. Okay, but in general, okay, like just general stuff. Okay, if you're gonna use her as a support, yeah, there's like the standard stuff like 20-30 Prisma Cosmos are gonna be really good. If you're gonna use her as a DPS, I mean, it's just the standard like rung of CEs that'll just boost her damage, whatever you got. I think the game, for me, right, where I started to like track it when I was like going through the history of the game, I think Vrains is really where you could kind of like peg where Yu-Gi-Oh got a bit more complex. But I think it's we're using CL skill 1. I'm just gonna let you think about that. I'm gonna let you think about that question that you just asked. I'm gonna let you marinate with that for just a second. But looking at like the Link era stuff, because it's not as though decks are doing things that they weren't doing in the past where they're like kind of comboing off, but I think it's the fact that like the monster effects are like super long, so like you have to like read way more on the cards, and the combos got way longer because of what Links were able to do. Because like Burning Abyss combo is like super simple, and like if you read a Burning Abyss card, they all like read the same. It's like if you have another BA, or if you have a non-BA monster, they die, so they're they're a what is the easiest way to say it? They're xenophobic. There we go. We'll say that they're a xenophobic archetype. How about that? That's probably the easiest way to say it. They only want to be with themselves, and if you don't have spell traps, they can freely put themselves on the board. You know, super simple. And then they all have like one unique effect. So it's like boom, boom, boom. They have like the fact that they only want to be with themselves, the fact that they have a way to get them on the board for free, and then they all have their own like little unique gimmick. But then like, bro, you read like if you're a new player coming into Yu-Gi-Oh and somebody summons Halka Fiberax on you, you have no idea what they are about to do to you. You're like, oh, okay, they're gonna grab a tuner from the deck, and then they just combo off for like the next like 7 minutes. Or like somebody summons like they normal a Snake Eye Ash, you have no idea what is about to happen. Somebody activates Branded Fusion, you have no idea what they're about to do. You have no idea. You're like, oh, okay, they're just gonna like fusion summon a guy. That's like okay, and it's like, well, yeah, but like now I've dumped 2 guys, and now their effects are gonna proc, and then now this guy's gonna summon another guy. It's just like you can't intuit what's going to happen. You kind of just have to know. And you got to get over that hurdle of like, I'm not gonna read the cards. It's like, okay. I'm gonna read the cards. I'm going to give her 15 grails and much more. Is that enough for her to be a good DPS? I mean, I think if you give any servant 15 grails and foes, they're going to be halfway decent. Like, even like Ruler Artoria on NA is not the greatest DPS right now because she doesn't have the buff. But if you grail her to 120, she'll do some decent damage, you know? Like, she'll do some good damage. She'll just have really high stat. Then again, she'll have like really high HP, so I don't know. Maybe that doesn't work for her because she gets a lot of HP from her. Surf Mordred. Yeah, she'd probably benefit from grails. She would like that extra attack stat. Let me see if did they update the damage chart? I need to check this. I didn't bother doing the calcs for... I did the calcs for MHXX altar, and they are ridiculous. They are crazy. Wow, they still have not done this. What is going on with these guys? You want to hire me? Do y'all need to hire me over here? Y'all need help getting these guys done? Do the people over here, do they need help? They've only put CL on there. Oh no. Oh nah. Summer Kiara's damage hurts my head like, please, how many buffs I gotta dump? Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that as soon as I was like starting to get into the explanation using Ruler Artoria. I was like, okay, actually, she's gonna have like 21,000 HP. I don't think that's gonna make her do much more damage. Should I put her with Castoria? Well, she is an arts unit, so I will tell you that is more than likely going to be a decent idea. Or you could say, why use somebody from the itty bitty titty committee when I could use two just magnum mommies? You could use double DB Dubai. I'm coining that term, by the way. That's me. Magnum mommies. That's a ZTL exclusive. Herc has buffs. The most notable one is the third skill buff, because that lets him take advantage of his bond CE a bit better. He can actually do real damage. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the third skill is his only buff. Because I always think that they buffed his NP, but I don't think they have. Who brings them? Or 2 Castories and 1 BB? Yeah, but what about 2 BBs and 1 Castoria? As used this free 5-star on Maeve. You know, just because of that, I'm not gonna pick Maeve. Which is sad because I was considering getting her. But just because of that, she's now out of the consideration. She's off the list. Fellas, I'm not gonna lie, Ciella's growing on me. I don't know anything about this character, but she's just cute. I've been using her a lot. She's starting to grow on me. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. Wallahi, I'm finished. I discovered that Mandrakota is the worst case of imposter syndrome, and that someone needs to slap apart every time he tries to force his hair. What the heck, bro? Is it weird that the BB event? Yeah, 32 days. Yeah, get to grinding, buddy. Get to grinding. I mean, hold on. Let me see. Are there like good drop rates on the free quest? I haven't looked at the free quests for their specific drops. Because the event free quests usually have better drops than the normal free quests. Ooh. So the 90++ has eggs. That's good. Is that the 90+? Yeah, I think that's the 90+. That one has bones and stingers. That might not be bad. Ooh. Reverse scales. I mean, seashells are always good to have. Snake eyes. Ice. Yeah. Well, that's the Trom bronze material. The ashes. That's pretty good. No, wait, no, that's not the 90 plus. I think that's the 90. I think that's the level 90 stage. Ooh! I might have to start farming the 90 plus. It drops the D20 dice from Ordeal Call 1, and I need that. I need that for... Oh, who was it? Man, it's one of you chuckle nuts. It wasn't Tlaloc. Was it, why is she not on the event bonus? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just go to this page. Double check. I want to say it was XX Alter. Yeah. It's for her 8th skill. Okay. CL would be cool if she wasn't French. There's no shot that she's French. There's absolutely no shot. There's no shot. I'm looking that up. CL is French? No. No. CL Titan. Let me just control F. France. CL as Elatia was born in 1976 in a remote village in French to a French father and an Oriental mother. So she's only half French is what I'm hearing. So she's only half French. And wait. Look, wait. See, this isn't CL though. You gotta think about it like this. This isn't CL. This is the mysterious executioner C.I.E.L. See? Gotta think about that. That's where you guys are being stupid. This ain't CL. Different person. Look, I'll prove it. Where is she? See? I mean, I don't know what that stands for, but who knows? This will not hold up in court. You know what? You won't hold up in court. I'm suing you right now. Coping hard? It's not cope. It's not cope, dude. It's not cope. That's MASH, dude. This is a MASH if MASH was hot. Tony, I'm coming around. She's a cutie pie. You know what? Even if she is half wrong, I still like her. Okay, well then again, I also like John and Jolter. But then again, Jolter's anti-French. She's like she's the French anti-French. CL is cute, but I prefer Arcoid. Fellas, let's kill this guy with hammers. Ace pulled the same trick. It can work in court. Yeah, wait. Yeah, that is true. Ace did pull that up in court. Yeah, that does work. Dude, she's like, I'm not Morgan. I'm Ace the Savior. Arc is cute, but CL is the freaky one? How is CL the freaky one? Oh, wait, no, she's got the cross. I see that. Yeah, never mind. Catholic woman, definitely freaky mode. Because I was about to say, it's like, Arcoid's the crazy vampire lady. But I was like, no, wait, no. I see the little cross. Nah. Definitely freaky mode. Yeah, we got Arcoid in a bikini costume. No. I would see all the freaky one. Read Tsukihime. I will. Just later. Damn. Let me. I'll get to it when I get to it. Vark is German. Shiki had 2 bad choices. I'm not gonna lie. Something about Archetype Earth or I guess Arcoid being German, makes me like her more. I don't know what it is, but that fact alone just makes me like her more. I don't know why. It's the same reason like Dobra being Russian. I already like her design, but the fact that she's a Russian lady, I just like her more. What was she doing in Germany during World War II? Let's not forget another route that was closer to home. Anyway. Anywho. I'm gonna have to cut the stream here, boys. I know, don't cry. I know. Freaking out. Being like, man, I wish the ZTL stream could last forever, but if it lasted forever, it wouldn't be special. But I will, of course, see you guys tomorrow with the daily upload, and I'll see you on Sunday as well, and Monday following that. And speaking of Monday, should be streaming as long as, I don't know, I don't spontaneously combust and explode. You know, I should be good to stream on Monday. Look, with everybody having the day off, I expect to see y'all pulling up, alright? I expect to see y'all pull up. Like, what do you mean you're spending time with family? Nah. Nah, you're spending time with me. The stream was the friends we made along the way. You know what? That's a good way to leave it off. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Bye!